it's Zayden. Today I'm going to be doing the Reading Habits book tag. I was tagged by the amazing Yasmin over at Yasmin's Bookshelf, so I will leave a link to her video as well as the original creator's video down below. Definitely check out Yasmin's channel if you haven't already. She's so incredible. I'm so fortunate to call her my friend. I'm really glad I made a connection with her through BookTube. The first question is, do you have a specific place at home you like to read? Not really, just on the couch. I know that's such a boring answer, but I don't have like a super cool reading sanctuary that I like to read, just on the couch wherever. The next question is, bookmark a random piece of paper. I sometimes don't even use a bookmark. It's so bad, but if I don't have a bookmark handy, I will literally just close the book and I'll try and remember where I left off from, which is such a horrible habit, but I don't care sometimes and I'm too lazy to get a bookmark, even though the amount of time it takes me to find my page is like more than the amount of time it would take me to find a bookmark, so I don't know why I do what I do. The next question is, can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop reading at a certain page or after a certain chapter? This is so sad, but I read during my study break, so I'll study for an hour, then read for 10 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll set my timer, and when that timer goes off, I'll just stop reading and go back to study. I guess in the summer when I don't have school, though, it would be at the end of a chapter so that I have somewhere fresh to start off when I'm reading again. But during the school year, it's just such a gong show. I read when I can. Sometimes that's just like 2 pages at a time, but what can you do? The next question is, do you eat or drink while reading? Absolutely not. I do not want to spill anything on my precious books. I won't even let my family put like pieces of paper on top of my books. It's so weird. The next question is, do you listen to music or watch TV while you're reading? I can't do that at all. Oh my gosh, really sad story. I did a psychology study where they're testing your ability to perform tasks while listening to music. And someone gave me a really simple puzzle to do, like a children's puzzle, while listening to music. And it was soft music too, so they predicted that you'd be able to do the puzzle listening to soft music better than if you were listening to loud music. And I could not finish that puzzle in like 5 minutes. And it was like a 20-piece children's puzzle, and it was so sad. So no, I do not listen to music or watch TV while reading. It would just be such a disaster. I wouldn't retain anything. Can't do it. The next question is, one book at a time or several books at once? So I'll start a bunch of books, but I never actually read multiple at the same time. I'll like start a bunch and then I'll just read one and then go on to the next one, but I don't know, I need to be in one world. I can't like hover between different worlds. It just is really weird. The next question is, do you read at home or do you read everywhere? I guess I should have mentioned this in the last answer. I have a book for school that I kind of read that I'm not super into, because I can read it while I'm waiting for class or if I have a break in between classes. There was this one book where I actually read it absolutely everywhere. I had the audiobook, I had the ebook on my phone, I had the physical book, so I could read it in many different forms, but I just wasn't enjoying it as much that way. Like, I couldn't retain everything as well as I would have if I were to just read it at home. So because of that, I don't really read too much outside of home other than books that I'm not super into. The next question is, reading out loud or reading silently? Who reads out loud unless you're reading to someone? That's just so weird. I mean, no offense, no judgment here. But I don't know, I don't do that. I read silently. The next question is, do you read ahead or even skip some pages? I used to, but I don't anymore. I don't know, there's just something about that, like, why would you want to ruin the experience for yourself? I guess I should qualify that though by saying I would skip ahead if it's a book I don't really like, if I want to like get to an interesting part, but for the most part I definitely don't skip ahead or skim. The next question is, baking the spine or keeping it like new? I think I'm gonna steal Yasmin's answer for this, and it's funny because she's actually the one who got me into this. I want the outside to be really nice, but the inside, I've started annotating my books. I'm actually gonna leave a link to Yasmin's video down below. It was the most Ravenclaw, like, best video I've ever seen. It was all about like annotating books and how Yasmin annotates those books. It was wonderful. You guys just check it out. It's great. One thing Yasmin said in her video was she wants the inside to reflect her, and I really like that. So I oh my god, I only have 2 in here. I do like annotating my books just because it makes it so much easier to do reviews, and then you can look back and see what you were thinking as you were reading that book, and it's just such a cool thing to do. And then dovetailing from the last question, do you write in your books? No, I don't write physically in my books. That would just be so awful. I would never ever do that. Not that it's bad if anyone else does, because it's your book. But I'm not a big fan of writing in my books physically. I'll definitely write on sticky notes and then put them on the books. Thank you so much to Yasmin for tagging me in this video. I will be tagging Shan over at The Daily Reader and Lila over at Once a Reads. Definitely check out their channels. They are wonderful as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I post new videos every week, and I will see you soon with a new video.